Greetings, children. Captain Disillusion is my name, and debunking fake paranormal videos is my game. But you know, at the end of the day, this is just a job. I'm also a person with interests and hobbies. Let's get to know each other a little bit. Let's bond. Come on, we can talk about anything.
Please focus your gaze on the topic of conversation you prefer.
You like cars? Me too. I love them. All kinds of cars. Big ones, small ones, the hatchback, what's the one that the logo is a thing inside a circle? I especially love when my hobby, cars, intersects with my work, explaining weird stuff, as is the case with some of these crazy Russian dashboard camera videos. You see, in Russia, everyone has a video camera running in their car, a fad started by Emperor Constantine, a noted voyeur, during his brief reign in 1825. Okay, not really, but it does end up capturing some remarkable moments, such as the Chelyabinsk meteor in 2013. And then there's this bizarre traffic sighting, the Russian ghost car. While making a routine turn at an intersection, some drivers are cut off by a car that springs up out of nowhere, causing the mildest accident of all time. That's really weird though. Where did it come from? What's going on here? Well, let me explain.
Only I won't be the first. There are some explanations floating around, but they're all kind of flawed in my opinion. People think there's lights behind the tram, or that those distant cars are relevant, or that everything was a 90s CGI cartoon. Reboot! But we all agree that basically what happened was a real-life optical illusion. You know when you're walking down the street and a cool person coming the other way is behind a pole, and you just never get to see their beautiful face because you're both moving? That's what happened. The ghost car was always there. It ran a red light from the oncoming lane next to the tram and was obscured from our view by the car in front until that car stopped. You can actually see a brief glimpse of the rear of the ghost car before it emerges. You can also verify its trajectory from the light cast by its headlights. Not what's seen through the windshield. In fact, that side's not even headlights, but a reflection of the sky. But the light under the car tells us a lot. The shadow of the tire is diffuse at first, due to the long row of distant headlights. Then it gets sharper as a single light source approaches. The change in the shadow beam's width and angle guides us directly to where the ghost car's front bumper is until it emerges. But wait, you say, what are the chances that cars of similar size could obscure each other so perfectly for so long? And if the ghost car was in the oncoming lane, why does it appear at such a weird angle? And why the hell would this person run a red light into traffic after it's been red forever?
To which I say, why do you gotta ask so many goddamn questions?
I'll tackle the size issue first. Most of these dashboard cameras are tiny things with very wide-angle lenses. You don't want to miss any part of the Oscar-worthy insurance fraud performances. But it also means that the lines of perspective are exaggerated. It only takes a few feet for something to go from tiny to full screen. So it's really easy for things to obscure other things. As to why the driver ran the red light, well, let's think about what this lane is. It's the equivalent of our lane on the opposite side, and we're turning left. He must also be seeing green to turn left, but he decided he wants to go straight for some reason. Maybe he was confused by the tastefully understated European turn signal. Use an arrow! And for him, the first passing car obscures all of us just as he's obscured from us by the car in front. At the last moment, he slows down and swerves to avoid the front car, but clips its headlight. And that's why the angle is what it is. It's probably not the first time this happened at this intersection. In fact, if you enhance the sound, which no one bothered to do, you can hear the guy and girl in our car talk in Russian and make a reference to some local traffic safety problems at the beginning. There's also this awesome exchange after the accident. So that's it. All aspects of the mystery have been solved, I think. Unless... Oh my god, there's no one in the car!
And to think we wouldn't learn about such interesting optical illusions if it wasn't for all the Russian dashcams fighting widespread police corruption and insurance fraud brought on by economic turmoil engineered by Vladimir Putin under strict instructions from the New World Order administered by the Illuminati. Thanks, Illuminati! Or should I say, La Thanks, Tostitos by Frito-Lay, or should I say, gracias. But now I'm afraid it's time for me to go, kids. A construction committee in Austin is debating whether to include a 13th floor in the hotel they're building. Remember, love with your heart, use your head for everything else. Captain Disillusion!